Do you feel like your daily routine is a trap? That happiness is always just out of reach, waiting for the big moments? In this powerful video, a monk shares ancient wisdom and personal stories to reveal the profound joy hidden in the most mundane parts of your life. He'll challenge you to look at your routines not as a burden, but as a path to peace, purpose, and lasting contentment. Get ready to transform your perspective and find true happiness in the here and now. Don't forget to like this video if it resonates with you, subscribe for more insights, and share your biggest takeaway in the comments below. Let's start this journey to a more peaceful life together. Welcome, my friends. I want to tell you a story. When I was younger, before I came to the monastery, I was a very ambitious man. I was always chasing something. The next promotion, the next big trip, the next grand experience. I believed that happiness was a destination, a prize I would eventually win after all the hard work. My days were a blur. I would wake up, rush through my morning, work until exhaustion, and collapse into bed, only to do it all over again. I felt like I was in a race against time, and my daily routine was just a series of obstacles I had to get through to get to the good stuff. But the good stuff never seemed to last. The thrill of a new achievement would fade, and the emptiness would return. Then I came to the monastery. My life, which was once a chaotic pursuit of external validation, became a predictable series of simple, repetitive tasks. Waking at dawn, meditation, sweeping the temple grounds, preparing meals, gardening. At first, this routine felt like a punishment. I thought, is this it? Is this all there is to life? My mind was still filled with the noise of my old life, and I was deeply unhappy. But one day, while I was sweeping the courtyard, something shifted. My mind was racing, lamenting the boredom, and I suddenly stopped. I felt the broom in my hands, the rough texture of the wood. I noticed the way the dust swirled in the light. I felt the cool breeze on my skin. For the first time, I wasn't just sweeping to get it over with. I was simply sweeping. And in that simple act, a profound sense of peace washed over me. I realized that my unhappiness wasn't coming from my routine. It was coming from my resistance to it. I was so focused on what I wished my life was that I completely missed the life I was actually living. This is the greatest lesson I've learned, and the one I want to share with you today. The secret to happiness isn't in escaping your routine, it's in embracing it. Your daily life, the act of making your bed, the morning commute, the simple task of washing dishes, is not a hurdle to get over. It is the very canvas on which your life is painted. Think about it. We spend so much of our lives waiting for the weekend, for vacation, for retirement. We tell ourselves, I'll be happy when. But what if happiness is available to you right now, in the very moments you're trying to rush through? The key is to bring mindfulness to these moments. When you make your coffee, don't just go through the motions. Pay attention to the aroma, the steam rising, the clink of the mug. When you're stuck in traffic, instead of getting frustrated, take a deep breath. Notice the colors of the cars around you, the sound of the engine, the feeling of the steering wheel in your hands. This isn't about ignoring reality. It's about seeing it fully. By shifting your focus from the destination to the journey, from the end result to the present moment, you stop feeling like a prisoner of your routine and start to see it as a sacred practice. Each morning becomes an opportunity for presence. Each evening becomes a moment for reflection. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being present. Don't get me wrong, some days will still be difficult. But instead of letting a bad day define you, you can simply acknowledge it, like a cloud passing in the sky. I encourage you to try something simple today. Pick one small routine task. brushing your teeth, walking the dog, or eating a meal. And do it with your full attention. No phone, no distractions, just you and the task. See what you discover. You might just find that the joy you've been searching for has been there all along, hiding in plain sight. Remember, a happy life is not a series of extraordinary moments, but a collection of ordinary moments lived with intention. Thank you for being with me today. May you find peace in the present and joy in your journey.